and this is Y.B.E.T.V. Before we jump into this topic, which is going to be a barn burner, is about dealing with drivers dying on the road. Before we jump into that, I definitely want to pay some bills. Make sure you go to www.ybetv.org/course to just ybetv.org to Ask Tune. I'm so sorry. Go to Ask Tune so you can type in any questions you may have, and I get to you as soon as possible. And last but not least, go to www.ybetv.org/shop, and you can pick up the business credit course, the business marketing course. You can pick up the bundle. Like it's so many different things that we offering for people that's owner operators or going into owner operating or just any type of business venture. We show you how to set up your business, market your business, get logos, websites, DUNS numbers, EIN numbers, how much it is for LLC. We teach you all of those things, and the courses are only $49.99 a piece. So definitely check that out. Now let's dive into this. When you a truck driver, it's gonna be times where you're gonna see, regular cars, they're gonna get into accidents with trucks. A lot of times that's what start a lot of accidents is four-wheel cars because they don't understand the fact that you may be rolling with 40,000 pounds of of anything, potatoes, anything, and it takes us a long time to slow down. So they will sometimes a car will just jump in front of a truck and just slam on the brakes, thinking that they can stop on a dime, and that doesn't happen. And the truck starts to try to stop, and like it goes from there. So sometimes you may be riding and you may see like a terrible accident. I've rode and I got out the car and got out my semi to check on a four-wheel car that actually got T-boned by another car, and I seen it looked like a young couple. They was driving and they got T-boned, and it looked like they was pretty much gone. They was dead. People was trying to find a post, and it bothered me. I could still see those people in my mind. I seen recently I seen the semi truck. I guess he tried to swerve out the way, or somebody hit him, and he went through the guardrail and he went straight down the hill. And I'm talking about that truck was crumbled beyond recognition. And those are things right there that you see. And this is like that's in the summer, and then you get into the winter driving where you got the ice on the road, and the thing is that you got to try to use some of these people mistakes, even though it may result in their death. That's sad, but the only thing positive you could take out of it is do not take your life for granted and don't play on these roads, because it is not nothing to play with. When you going down this road, it's a very serious thing. You are in control of a killing machine. So, try to stay alert. Try not to be distracted when you're driving. And last but not least, when you got ice, sleet, snow, rain, fog, even clear weather, drive for the conditions. And don't be afraid to slow down. Listen, I got this tip that I tell a lot of people, and that's this. If you driving and it's a snowstorm, it's a whiteout or anything of that nature, and you are the fastest truck on the road, like you just riding and you passing everybody up, you most likely are going to be the example, because you shouldn't be the fastest person on the road. When I'm driving through terrible conditions, one of the things that I do is I put on my blinkers and I roll, and if I'm going and I see that I'm passing everybody up, I'll slow down. And I don't want to be the fastest truck. So where people start passing me by, I feel like, okay, now I'm going at a better speed. And make sure that your tires, got good tread on them, especially when you're driving through winter. And, be really, really careful if you don't have any weight on your trailer. If you're driving empty, though, that's another thing that kind of helps with traction is actually having some weight. And last but not least, don't let these dispatchers get you to a point where they bullying you and keep you on the road. If you feel unsafe, pull that truck over and get off that road and call your dispatcher and say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it. I can make it to this point where I can safely pull over, but I'm not driving all the way down to this point. So, that's that. When it comes down to, being able to drive and doing what you need to do, to take care of your family, just understand that if you bust that truck open, even if you survive, you know, the chances of you getting another trucking job is very slim. Or you're going to have to go to a terrible company. Because, like, you don't want to have a rollover or a jackknife on your background, you know, even if you do survive. And then the other end is you could end up, you know, crippled, paralyzed, or die, you know. So be really safe. And when you see these drivers out here, you know, you're going to get used to seeing an accident. So just make sure that that's a humbling experience and just take it in that, you know, I need to practice safe driving behavior, and I need to definitely take these things serious. And that's really it. Those are the tips and tricks of it, and, you know, dealing with it, and, you know, say something silent for them, like, man, you know, and just stay humble. Don't be the idiot that's like, yeah, he shouldn't have been driving fast and stupid. No, that's a life. You know, somebody's life has been taken by the road, you know, and whether they were at fault, they were distracted, whether they were driving too fast for the conditions, whether they just made a stupid mistake and just hit the brakes on some black ice, it don't matter. No one is stupid, and it could take a 1 second mistake and just take your life away. So, you know, just be careful out there. What they call keep the green side down, I guess, whatever you call that, or whatever. And just be safe, man, and get home to your family, man. And you already know that's really it. Make this one short and simple. You already know what it is. It's your boy Tunchi, and this is YBETV. If you don't want to end up in a box, think outside of it. Y.B.E.T.V.
Drug dealing and killing is going on in my town. It don't take a killer to kill or a driller to drill. See, just being yourself is the definition of real.